You can tell when someone has done it and someone who hasn't. Just turn on a sports show. You can turn on a sports show and you can hear ESPN or whoever talk, and you can tell the analysts that have scored touchdowns and the ones who have never played a game in their entire life. And they've worked their way up through journalism. And now they're talking about sports and they're talking about championships and they're talking about touchdowns. They're talking about strategy and all this other stuff. And then you can turn on the TV and you can listen to the people who have already played. They speak differently. They talk differently about things. Their insights are different. It carries more weight. We're not saying that the people who have never played a game in their life, and I'm not saying that those people are not worth anything. I'm just saying men and women out there who have played professional sports and who are listening to an analyst talk and break down a game will understand what they're saying from an academic perspective, but it doesn't carry as much weight as someone who has already played. I haven't played professional sports, but I've served in the United States Air Force. And when I hear people talk about the military and I hear them talk about what is happening in Iran, and when I hear them talk about what assets are moving and what bombs are being dropped and all this other stuff, I can hear when people are talking just from a perspective of a newscaster or a journalist, and it doesn't carry as much weight as when I hear someone speaking who has served 20, 30, however many years in the military, and now they're providing their insights based on their experience. That's exactly how it feels when I go to church and I hear a preacher talk about grace, and I hear a preacher talk about walking on water. I hear a preacher talk about the fruits of the Spirit, and I look up there and I see a man that has not been tested. I see a man that doesn't talk with the fire that I need to see in someone who has experienced life, who has gone to the dark places and come out, who's gone to the lion's den and come back up. I haven't seen it. It's very rare. And that type of the lack of purpose that we see in the pulpit, it keeps men away. It keeps men away because the faith that is being taught in the pulpit isn't the type of faith that a lot of men are living with. Man, I'm talking about men of God. A lot of men of God have very strong faith, and it's much more powerful than the faith that you hear represented in the pulpit on Sunday.